The United States Treasury Department proudly presents your Guest Star Show of the Month. This is Dell Sharbutt inviting you to join Merv Griffin, Buzz Adlem and his orchestra, a special surprise guest, and our star today, Helen OConnell. Your Guest Star Show of the Month is brought to you by the Savings Bonds Division of the United States Treasury Department. Each month we bring you 25 minutes of top-flight entertainment, together with some information about savings bonds and freedom shares, and how you can put them to work in your own savings program. More about that later. Right now, here's your host, Merv Griffin.
Thank you, Dell. We have a wonderful lineup of talented people with us today, some fine entertainers. And here now for openers, Miss Helen OConnell.
I'm all smiles, darling. You'd be too. If you knew, darling, all of my smiles were for you. Can't you tell that I'm all chills, darling, through and through? But my cold hands, darling, warm to the touch of you. Rain hasn't fallen for days now, but rainbows are filling the skies. My heart must have painted those rainbows shining before my eyes. Can't you see that I'm in love, darling, deep and true? With guess who, darling? Someone I'd die for, sex, steal a life for, eat humble pie for. Someone I'd fly to the sun, moon, and sky for. Someone to live for, to laugh with and cry for. And that someone is you.
Helen OConnell, ladies and gentlemen, starting our show off on a very happy note. A fine song and a swinging performance, Helen.
Thank you, Merv. I'm awful glad you liked it. For the past few months, I've been on tour, and that's one of the songs I use in my act.
Let's see now. You were in New York just a little while ago, weren't you?
I was for a whole month, and since then I've been in Washington, D.C.
Ah, stop by to pick up some savings bonds,
Well, that's a good idea. But actually, I was singing there at the Shearing Hotel.
Now, that's nice work. How about another song for us?
Okay, here's a good standard. I Want to Be Around.
I want to be around to pick up the pieces when somebody breaks your heart. Somebody twice as smart as I. Somebody who will swear to be true, like you used to do with me. Who'll leave you to learn that misery loves company. Wait and see. I want to be around to see how she does it when she breaks your heart to bits. Oh, let's see if the puzzle fits. So fine. That revenge is sweet as I sit there applauding from a front row seat. When somebody breaks your heart like you broke mine.
Thank you, Helen OConnell. We have a nice surprise now, another fine artist, a gentleman whose outstanding talents have earned him a unique place on the entertainment scene. It's a great pleasure to present Mr. George Shearing. Welcome to Guest Star, George.
Thank you, Merv. I've been looking forward to this visit. I understand this program for savings bonds has been on the air for over 20 years.
That's about right.
And since we're celebrating our 20th year with the Quintet, we seem to fit right in here.
I should say you do, and may we wish you 20 more years of great success.
Thank you. The Quintet and I would like to play a grooving with the Chief.
Ah, that's an exciting piece of music, George. Great. And we want to hear some more from you and the Quintet in a moment. But first, here's Dell.
Year after year, like a lot of us, perhaps you've promised yourself to save enough to make your next vacation something out of the ordinary. But when it rolls around again, you're stuck with the same old 3 days at Aunt Martha's. Well, you can save for that special holiday by buying United States savings bonds, and it's easy. Just sign up for the payroll savings plan where you work, or the bond-a-month plan where you bank. Either way, your saving is automatic and sure. It'll help to make that dream vacation a practical reality. Aunt Martha will probably appreciate it too. Sign up today. You'll be glad you did. This is the United States Treasury Department's Guest Star Show of the Month, starring Helen OConnell, with special guest George Shearing and Buzz Adlem and his orchestra. I'm Dell Sharbutt, and here's your host, Merv Griffin.
Thank you, Dell. Let's go the instrumental route now as Buzz Adlem and the boys bring us their arrangement of Once in a Lifetime. Buzz? Thank you, Buzz. Nice work. That song is from the musical The Roar, the Grease Paint, the Smell of the Crowd. Here's another show tune I'd like to sing for you from another show with one of those long titles, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. I Believe in You.
You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the grin of impetuous youth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. I hear the sound of good, solid judgment whenever you talk. Yet there's that bold, brave spring of the tiger that quickens your walk. I believe in you. I believe in you. And when my faith in my fellow man all but falls apart, I've but to feel your hand grasping mine, and I take heart to see the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that slam, bang, tang reminiscent of gin and vermouth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. Yes, I believe in you.
I hope you enjoyed that. I thank you. George Shearing, in addition to all your other activities, I hear you've just finished scoring a motion picture.
Yes, Merv, it was a film called 80 Steps to Jonah, and it was a great experience to write the music for it.
Well, we'll certainly be watching for the movie, and I know we're going to enjoy your music. In the meantime, how about another tune to kind of hold us until the picture comes out?
Very well, Merv. This is a beautiful Jerome Kern tune, which really displays the quintet sound. It's called Afterthoughts.
George Shearing, that was beautiful, and I thank you. It's been nice having you with us today, and I hope you'll visit us again soon.
Thanks a lot, Merv. We'll be waiting for your call.
Wonderful.
Follow the eagle, the red, white, and blue eagle, by a sharing freedom, U.S. savings bonds. Follow the eagle, follow the eagle.
Now here's Dell with some thoughts on saving money.
You know, Merv, a lot of people think saving money is a dying art. Sure, we're all in favor of it, and we'd like to believe in it. But when all those bills come in and start eating up the paycheck, well, it makes saving seem almost impossible. Well, that's a very good reason to try the payroll savings plan for United States savings bonds and see how easy it is when it's automatic. Sign up for payroll savings where you work, and paycheck after paycheck, your bonds will keep piling up, keep building security into your future. Safe? 100% guaranteed by your government. If you've always thought you couldn't save, then it's time to get acquainted with payroll savings.
Very good advice, Dell. Thank you. Helen, I meant to ask you before, what's coming up on the calendar for you?
Speaking of the calendar, Merv, actually, I made a new Christmas album that I'd love to have you hear. Christmas is just around the corner. And, of course, I'm going back to Atlanta, Georgia for 3 weeks. But for the next 3 minutes, I'm booked solid right here to sing a wonderful song called Didn't We?
Oh, that's a beauty. Let's hear it. Helen OConnell.
This time we almost made the pieces fit. Didn't we, boy? This time we almost made some sense of it. Didn't we, boy? This time I had the answer right here in my hand. Then I touched it and it had turned to sand. This time we almost sang our song in tune. Didn't we, boy? This time we almost made it to the moon. Oh, didn't we, boy? This time we almost made our poem rhyme. This time we almost made that long, hard climb. Didn't we almost make it? Didn't we almost make it? Didn't we almost make it? This time.
This is my country, land of my birth. This is my country, grandest on earth. I pledge my allegiance, America the bold. For this is my country, to have and to hold.
You've been listening to your Guest Star Show of the Month, a transcribed feature for United States Savings Bonds and Freedom Shares, which today presented Helen OConnell, the George Shearing Quintet, Buzz Adlem and his orchestra, and yours truly, Dell Sharbutt, speaking on behalf of the Savings Bonds Division of the United States Treasury Department.
Until next time, this is Merv Griffin saying so long and reminding you to invest regularly in savings bonds and freedom shares. It's good for your country and good for you.
America!